Welcome to a Neon Pocket Dimension trailer reaction video. This time to the HBO series, The Penguin. This is in the Batman universe. So the what's his name?
Colin
Edward
Farrell.
from Twilight, Batman.
Oh, yeah. Patterson.
Patterson, the Patman, Batman. Yes, but
You
this
know,
is
the
Colin
guy from the
Farrell.
lighthouse where like there was a
Yes.
lot of, phallic and vaginal
Art,
things happening in that movie.
Yeah, oh yeah, there was some tentacles.
A lot of
There was a seagull. Don't you ever quarrel with a seagull.
Great movie.
Great movie. This isn't that. This is Colin Farrell in a bunch of makeup.
True.
It's pretty wild. I can't believe he signed up to do a show where he has to be in this much makeup all the time. Like, imagine going to a movie and being like, "How I have to sit in the chair for 5 hours for makeup?" Yeah, let's do a whole series.
Honestly, like the fact that Russell Crowe is producing and like essentially completely creating an Ark, yes, the video game Ark cartoon for Max means that anything is possible. It's really weird.
It is really weird. This will be cool. Like, I think, Arkham and not Arkham. Arkham. Well, yeah, Arkham and Gotham are such good, like, rich places for crime, and like really, like, so much of the Batman universe, as opposed to other superhero stuff, is based around organized crime and stuff like that. So
yeah.
If this is just telling a really good organized crime theory or story with just a twist of some supery things, I'm into it. And like, maybe we'll get some lore for like the current Batman that like makes that movie even more interesting, which I really like that movie. Did you like the Batman?
I loved it. Yeah. I want to rewatch it pretty soon as well. Cause, just to get back in that mindset before this comes out. But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. I like Robert Pattinson, like just as an actor. I think he's great. I even liked him in Tenet and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to this one. And just in general, like Batman, in my opinion, has like the coolest like universe or whatever, like environment. Love Gotham City. Love all the villains. Like you said, it's like really street level. It's like with Marvel, like with the Hell's Kitchen, heroes and stuff. It kind of mirrors that, like where it just feels really street level, feels more grounded. And the Penguin himself is a really interesting character, which we've sort of seen with that Gotham show. He was kind of a more interesting character, at least for like the earlier seasons. So yeah, and Colin Farrell is just he's always a delight to watch. And this is like such an interesting character for him. It's almost like Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder, like just a really like offbeat type of like over the top crime lord style character that you wouldn't expect from an actor. That's why I draw that comparison. It's kind of the same.
I see where you're getting at
with the Penguin here, so I don't know. Just
really he gets to really transform into the role, I think, which is probably a really fun exercise as an actor. So yeah,
I think he does like when I look. I'll just say quickly, people from the UK, when you do like an American accent, I can tell. I can always tell.
Me too.
And I feel like I can tell with this too. But like I feel like Colin Farrell's Penguin is like really fun. I feel like he does a good job with this.
Yeah, I know it's like in the trailers and stuff, but like when he's like in that car chase with Batman, he's like, "I got you," and he's like so excited.
Yeah.
And then he just gets terrified and flipped over in a car. It's so good.
All right, so here we go. The Penguin official teaser from Max. Let's watch it.
Starts now.
Whoa. They always do that too in these trailers.
So annoying.
The trailer for what you clicked on starts now.
Real old school type. Rex Calabrese. He was a big deal.
He's Italian.
You saw you on the street, he call out to you. When I'm 14 or something, he has a heart attack and dies. Still holding a cigar. In my neighborhood, they throw a parade in his honor. A friggin' parade. I mean, it wasn't fancy, but it was a gesture.
He's just so good.
Yeah.
Show love.
Like, we're
What
captivated.
he meant.
That's Jeff Bridges.
I was about to say that. That excites me. I love Jeff Bridges.
Just killing people with hammers.
Can you imagine to be remembered like that?
Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Stoked. This
Me
is
too.
dope. This is dope. I'm excited.
Me too. Very excited.
Stoked.
Yeah, I want more in this. I mean, you know, I think DC has just been so completely chasing trends, except for when they do these one-off Batman things, or like obviously the Dark Knight trilogy is legendary and stuff
Joker?
like that. You know,
As well.
Joker was
Really
that's what I mean. That was
interesting.
that was a one-off. Well, it's gonna have a sequel, but you know, like a really cool and interesting take on a Batman
Yeah.
story, right? And so I think that like that's what I want from DC. I don't need this whole MCU copycat bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have any faith in the James Gunn thing, even though I like James Gunn as a director. I just think it's too tied to corporate wants and needs, and it's just trying to juggle too much stuff. So give me stuff like this, a focused, like kind of just tight boxed story. You know what I mean? And that's cool. I'm into it.
Honestly, like, you're hitting the nail on the head. This is actually what makes, I mean, comics in general, but like specifically DC, I feel like does a really good job of that in general, like in the comics, like in general. Like,
Yeah,
I've read a lot of comics that were like by this artist that they were just like, okay, you're just doing like a Joker story, and it's like maybe a couple issues, and it tells this very specific type of story. It's drawn in its own style. It feels different, but it's still the same character, and like that's what makes the comics great, is that they can tell stories in different ways and like reimagine everything a lot. And like, of course, there's comic runs that go for a while that are by like a crack team that do a great job, and
Sure.
like we can do that in movies, you know, like you said with the MCU, they could do that kind of long form connected tale with all these films, whatever. But I feel like it is those one-off stories that shine the most, at least from some of my favorite like comic runs. Just kind of like shorter, like omnibuses or whatever. And this is emulating that to some degree. And you know, like for instance, like with the New 52 Flash,
Oh yeah.
that first like main big like issue trade or whatever, it's just drawn so like different, and it's like stylized, and it's so cool, and it's like really kind of telling like a specific story. I also read this other thing where like the Joker was messing with this prison guard's mind so much that you were questioning reality as much as like his point of view, because he's an unreliable narrator, and it's just like a really interesting take with like a really different art style. So you know, that's what I love about that movie, The Batman, and here we are with this, like just another, like you said, like tight, interesting, different take on something we already know about. It's not like, oh, let's learn how Batman's parents died again. Let's do that over again. Like for the fifth time. No, fuck that. Like, tell me a weird story about the Penguin, dude. That's tight.
Let's see what makes this guy tick and why he's like something fearsome or you know, something ominous, you know what I mean? And then like that way when you see Batman go up against him, you're like, oh yeah, that guy's pretty gnarly, you know, whatever. And this world, I think, with just like the underground clubs, the like kind of neo-noir vibes where it's still modern but it feels like New York in the 80s or something, you know. It's like I don't know, it's a fun playground to play in, so I'm excited about this, and a series they get to get a little more nuanced in, you know, too, so that's cool. So
yeah, I love that, absolutely. And you know, I did like the Joker. I like that Joker movie, but like it's just so heavy. I don't know if I can watch it a second time. One day I will, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't really have any desire to watch that movie again, but I still think it was a really cool character study that way, and just to break it down to like the most kind of realistic that it could be, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's just certain things that kind of stick with you and are great for like a singular watch. But yeah, no, just high hopes for this. I think it looks good. I'm stoked. Um, don't know how I feel about The Crow, which is a trailer we didn't watch tonight. Watch a trailer. I want to hope for the best. So that'll be like the first time we see that guy, not as a crazy monster, even though he's the Crow. But
Which is all weird.
I don't know. I just feel like, okay, so we watched a bunch of trailers. I feel like some of them are kind of dark, and I like that. You know, give me more dark shit. This is capitalizing on that trend as well.
Yeah, I like some macabre, some dark vibes, and I like that. I think we're in a good time for neo noir, so let's do it,
dude. Yeah, I love noir stuff. Like, give us like, dude, you know, like what was that? What did that Villanueva guy do? What is it called again?
Danny Villeneuve.
Yeah. With the
Sicario?
robots.
Oh, you mean Blade Runner?
Blade Runner. Give us more
Yes.
Blade Runner shit or something like that. Give me a space detective, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
You
I would
know?
like to a modern day
know.
Dick Tracy. A modern day Dick Tracy would be kind of
That
interesting.
would be really
just
cool.
just like a truly like classic noir, but like dealing with today's type of stuff. But it's like really dark and heavy. You know, it'd be cool.
Hopefully, this kind of stuff kicks that off. Like, just it inspires people to do more noir stuff. Because I just like that. I like that whole like smooth talking detective in a seedy underbelly. But you know, this is more of a crime drama, which I also love.
It is.
You know,
Yeah. I just watched a Batman animated movie recently called Gotham by Gaslight, and that was really cool. It was like a 1800s Gotham kind of thing where it was all like yeah, that was really cool. It's worth a watch. You know, some of the animated Batman stuff gets a little more out there. Like I didn't really like the samurai one, even though it was really cool art style, but like the story just went all over the place.
Yeah.
But this one was a fun watch, so I recommend it.
Awesome, dude. Well, 2 thumbs up here. We're excited. We want to watch it more. We want to. He's doing the thing with his Apple computer over there.
I know how to do it. I know how to do it now. I know how to do the explosion.
That's incredible. We want to thank you for watching. Let us know your thoughts on this Batman trailer. Any of the trailers that we did tonight, you can find them all on youtube.com/@Neon Pocket Dimension. They're all there. Trailer reactions. I don't know. You'll see the playlists. I'll have made it by now.
future me. Yeah.
But hey, if you have any other cool trailers you want us to react to, let us know. Don't forget about
please.
all the other content. You can just just go to our Neon Pocket Dimension YouTube channel. You'll find everything there. All right. Thanks for watching.
Check out NPD Squad on Twitter, and we'll tell you all about where to find it.
Oh yeah, at NPD Squad on Twitter. Absolutely. Gage, tell them, what would your Batman name be if you were like a side Batman character? I would be what about you?
That was good. I really like the Red Hood is cool. So maybe I would just be like the Void. How about that?
Well, that's kind of cool. I would be I'd be like
I guess there's a lot of animals. You could be like I don't know.
I'd be the Swallow.
The Swallow. Yeah.
There you go.
Sounds good. Sounds good. We'll leave it at that.
Thanks for watching. Good night.
Peace.